What's up, guys? It's episode 287. Welcome back to the show. Hey, what's up? It's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. Look, I'm in a little hobum, dumb fuck, boopity scoopity, shoopity doopity, blah 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 blah. I don't even know what kind of mood I'm in. It has been a day. Let's do a podcast. Let's talk about it. Okay, let me drink. I've got my coffee next to me. It's 5 p.m. Don't ask any questions. Don't what's the word? Condone that behavior. Condone? Don't judge me for drinking caffeine this late. I did laundry. I did errands. I cleaned my entire apartment. I think I want to talk about that the most. I have an oddly specific cleaning routine. I think, I know. Because I'm passionate about cleaning. I know that will be interesting to you, so I think I'm going to talk. I know I'm going to talk about that today. But please first, I haven't even said this, please hit that subscribe button if you're new. This is my audio diary. I get on the microphone every day and I talk about my life and whatever's going on. We're in a slump. We're in a funk. We're in a dip. We're in a uninspired wave right now with the show, but podcasting never sleeps when you do it 7 days a week, when you commit to something every single day for a year. So here we are. We're doing a show anyways. So laundry, as you know, is done at a laundromat in my life. I have an option to do it here where I live, and I decided that I like the laundromat better. And I think it's because it gets me out of the house. It gets me back to where I used to live. I drive like 30 minutes to this laundromat, which is a ridiculous thing to do once a week. But it's kind of my little routine, because when I'm up there, I go to the beach. I shop around to my favorite little stores. I get coffee. I go to like antique stores and thrift shops, and it's fun. It's fun. So anyways, I did that, which was a huge ordeal because, of course, I had to wash my comforter, that's not the big deal. The big deal, let me just cut to the chase. Going and doing laundry, that's not that big of a deal. It's not an issue at all. It's the putting the duvet cover on the duvet that's an issue. And that's like a full CrossFit workout. And then you have to figure out, you have to line up the corners. You have to tuck it through properly. And I've been, the last 3 times I've done the duvet cover, I've twisted it so the corners are backwards, and it pisses me off so much because my duvet cover has little ties that you have to tie on the corner. And so you have to go back through it, undo the ties, redo it, flip it around. Then you have to do the big shake. And then I have all these little buttons on the end of it. You have to button up. I need a maid. You know what? Fuck it. I'm approaching 30. It's time for me to order up a maid. I want to say I have a cleaning lady. I want a cleaning service to come here once a week and take care of business. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm checked out. Dude, I want to put my feet up in a hammock, take a nap right now. I am not in a good place. So anyways, I'm sorry to bring this kind of energy on the podcast. But fuck it. This is the thing, you never know with me. Some days are happy, snappy, positive, upbeat, inspiring, joyful, optimistic, and some days are this. And I never lie to you. I never sit here and act like a fake bitch and pretend that I'm doing okay when I'm not. So it is what it is. Okay, let's talk about my oddly specific cleaning routine, because I have some new pieces of furniture and some new equipment to clean with. So, as you know, I got the big red couch. Go listen to episode 286, I think. I talked about my new couch. Yeah, I've been looking for a couch for like a year, And I finally got one, and it's red, it's big, it's long, it's comfy. It's different than what I wanted initially, and I love it. So that's new. I also have a new rug. What else is new? Yeah, I guess those two things are the only new things I got. But here's the thing. I was bending over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. I was bending over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with my little handheld vacuum. One day too many. And I haven't mentioned this, but I pulled my back out, or I blew my back out doing that the other day. So I got a vacuum where I can stand upright. So I guess something to mention about my cleaning routine is this Bissell vacuum from Amazon that has like 30,000 customer reviews. It's like 5 stars, 30,000 reviews. I trust it. You know, I pretty much trust anything. If it's got 10,000 reviews, I'm sold. It's kind of where I'm at with Amazon products. Anyways, I got an upright I got a vacuum that's light. It's a Bissell. I don't know the technical name of it. Just go look at portable vacuums on Amazon. Basically, it's skinny, it's light, it doesn't take up a lot of space in my cleaning closet, and I'm addicted to it. So I have this new rug, right? So basically their new routine. Oh my god, this is just not interesting, but let me tell you what it is. I'm a clean person. I like having a clean apartment, but for the longest time, I've been dedicating one day a week to cleaning my apartment, like a Saturday morning, or maybe I'll randomly do it on a Wednesday afternoon, and I'll deep clean the whole place and clean my bathroom and clean my kitchen really good and clean out my fridge and scrub the floors and blah, blah, blah. That's been my habit for so long. And so basically what I'm trying to tell you today, let me cut to the chase, is that I do a 20-minute, I'd say like 15 to 20-minute cleaning job around my apartment every single day. And I start with so I put on music, I put on a podcast in my headphones, and I start vacuuming immediately. That's like the first part, because I think what it does is it gets me up, it gets me moving, it breaks up my work day. And sometimes I make a coffee, so like it might be right before I have my afternoon, or I'll have my afternoon coffee, and then I'll put on a podcast and do my little quick cleaning routine. And it's like a good little, I don't know, reset in my day to break things up. Because that's the thing with working from home. You just sit at you could literally just sit in the same spot all day and not move. And I have to, and I feel like, and that's not good to do. So anyways, I get the Bissell out of my cleaning closet. Why am I talking like this? It's blue. It's cute. There were other options. It was like blue, purple, green, or black. And I feel like the blue one looked the most fresh, so I got the blue one. I go over to my little cleaning closet. I grab I don't need a sweeper, because this thing can clean the hard floors, which is fabulous. I love it for that, because so what I used to do when I used to blow my back out with my, it's, you know what like a dust buster is? Like, I haven't owned a vacuum since I moved in this apartment. I would basically take my Rubbermaid green sweeper, what's it called, my broom, and I would sweep piles everywhere, like little piles in every room, and then I would take my handheld vac, my dust buster, and I would bend over and zoop it up. I would scoop it up. I would suck it up. And it was efficient. It worked, whatever. But now I just plug in the vacuum and go. And I can go over my carpet, my new carpet. I can go over my hard floors, my marble. It's all marble, whatever this is. I think I say it's marble, but it's not. It looks like it though. I go over my kitchen floors, my living room, my bedroom, my bathroom, everything. And then it's so efficient and nice. And it's so much more efficient. And dude, this is 26. Living alone in your own apartment. Cheers to that. I haven't been sleeping well. I think that's why I'm in this kind of mood. I haven't talked about that. I don't want to mention the sleep on this podcast, because I think that's even more boring than hearing about cleaning products and cleaning routines. But a bitch has not been getting I don't know the last time I got 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Not even on the weekends. Like, it's bad. Anyways, Pine Sol everywhere. I take a rag, I get it really hot with hot water, and then I Pine Sol surfaces. I open windows too. I don't gas myself out with that scent. I open windows. Oh, I do. So yeah, vacuum, surfaces are next. So I do the Pine Sol everywhere. Windex on my big mirror because I have a giant mirror in my living room. Windex on my bathroom mirror. What's part of the quick routine? Oh, dishes. So so after I vacuum, yeah, I'll wipe surfaces down. But before that, I usually touch up dishes. So whatever. This is the best thing about cleaning every day and having a little short cleaning routine. This sounds so obvious, but I feel like what I used to do is I'd let everything pile up and get grimy all week long, and then it would be like a big ordeal, on the weekend or something. And now I just have a few dishes just a little bit every day, and it's so much better. It just feels easier and better, and I don't know. Things seem more clean than they've ever seemed because I do it every day. Can I stop? Should I end the podcast? Who the fuck is asleep right now? Because I know if I was listening to this is a bad thing to say as a podcast host, but if I was listening to this right now, I'd be like, who does this girl think she is? Telling the public about the fact she cleans for 20 minutes every day and has a clean apartment and barely any dishes anymore. What the honestly, I wrote down a couple of notes about what I wanted to talk about today, and I'm just sticking to the script. That's what you're getting, so fuck it. Anyways, okay, the Pine Sol, Windex, mirrors. What's the new Febreze. Oh my god, okay. So one thing that stands out about my life and just cleaning in general, clean spaces, clean homes, cleaning my own spaces, being around other people's clean spaces. What am I saying? Something that stands out is my aunt's home. It always smells good. It always, it exudes cleanliness, and everything's nice, and just you always feel when you walk into a hotel room that's fresh and it had just been cleaned, that's how her house is all the time. And I think she has OCD with cleaning, but the point of me saying this is when I was younger, when I was 12 staying at her house, discovered that she uses Febreze products. And I was in Target, I think, about a week ago. I was in Target and I went through I balled out in the cleaning supply section. Usually, here's the thing. Throughout college, once I had I went to college, right? And I had my own apartment. And that was the first time. Obviously, when I lived with my parents growing up, we cleaned. This is such a dumb fucking topic. Literally, I'm starting to realize this entire podcast is about cleaning. Whatever. I'm trying to tell stories. Maybe that's going to be interesting. When I was growing up, of course, I had access to all of the cleaning products and at my mom and dad's house. But something changed when I went to college, and I think I was overly inundated and in too deep with the natural, holistic, vegan, clean, chemical-free, blah-blah-dee content of the internet. I discovered it for the first time when I went to college, and I was in so deep with it to the point where I was mixing essential oils with vinegars and water and calling that a cleaning spray, versus what I do now, which is fucking Pine Sol. So I was terrified of using chemically products like Febreze, spraying Febreze in the air and on my fabric. I would never do that. I haven't touched that stuff since I lived with my parents. When we just used scrubbing bubbles in the shower and Clorox and there's the L's. That's the awkward L that just came out. Lysol. Fucking nerds have a weird L. And if you know the type of fucking nerds I'm talking about, they do the L different. It's unique to the nerds out there, and I'm just calling it out. I'm just saying, I don't know if you've noticed it before, maybe you have, but they do it and I just did it. And anyways, I have an issue with certain letters. What's the other letter I suck at? I think it's just L. No. I used to talk about it all the time on the show. What letter is it? Anyways, let me just say what I'm going to say. Dude, I am drunk on this fucking day. I think I have adrenal fatigue. I have adrenal fatigue. Is that what it's called? I was recently told my eyes are really red, and that made me feel insecure, but also I think it's because I don't get enough sleep and I stare at a screen all day. And my adrenals are shot. Okay, so moral of the story is I'm a changed woman. Okay? This is so fucked up to say and to admit, I guess. Like, it's like I learned about chemicals and like cancer and like all of this holistic stuff, and then I learned that, and then a handful of years later I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Give me all of the chemicals. Like, I want my place to smell like my aunt's house. I want it to smell like Febreze. I love the smell of Pine Sol as a surface cleaner. I like Windex. I like everything that's terrible and full of chemicals. Like, I'm there. And it just makes me feel, everything gets clean. Fuck essential oil sprays. They don't work. Like, it just doesn't do. And I know you can buy like 7th generation from Target or wherever sells that. Like, they make kind of like there's some clean products out, like quote unquote like natural clean products out there, but I don't know. It's kind of like, okay, here's what it is for me. It's like eating, so I'm thinking of Oreos. What's some alternative bullshit that people, it's like putting a fucking zucchini in a brownie for the sake of health versus eating a Ghirardelli triple decker chocolate motherfucking brownie for the sake of like, I want a brownie and this is how a brownie should be, and this is its purest. This is a brownie. What am I saying? This is because I want something sweet and delicious and I want a brownie. It's like that's how I look at cleaning products now. I'm like, do I sound high? Again, I'm drunk. This day has been long. Okay. So I'm thinking of brands like give me the Clorox, give me the Lysol, give me the Pine Sol, give me the scrubbing bubbles, give me the Febreze, like et cetera, versus putting the zucchini in the brownie example, which is like putting essential oil drops in a fucking bottle of water and vinegar because health. Did that make any sense? Am I fucking retarded? I think I'm done. I think you guys get the point. So anyways, a bitch is cleaning her house every day for like 20 minutes. It's breaking things up. It's getting her off her ass, out of her work routine to like, you know, I don't know, just to like move around and like put on some music or a podcast and feel good. And that's the latest here on the Jacqueline Monroe Show. That's what you needed to know today. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm keeping them short and sweet now. We're not inspired like we used to be. We're not waking up. My routine used to be wake up, get lit with caffeine. Excuse me. I feel like getting lit is such a old phrase now. I would get turned on caffeine, drive to the gym. This is back in the fall when things open back up. Drive to the gym. I would go to war. at the gym. I mean, I got so inspired when things opened back up. I was hip thrusting. I was lifting so much fucking weight. I was building my butt up so big. I was deadlifting. I was sprinting on the treadmill. I was fucking lunging. I don't even know. I was doing everything. I was literally going to war every morning, killing my body, trying to get all these endorphins and was hyping myself up like that, and then I would drive in my car and come home and immediately podcast. That used to be my routine, and that's when I was really inspired, and that's when I was really creative, and I was like, oh my God, I'm a podcast host. Oh my God, this is so much fun. This is my passion. This is my dream. Not to say that it's not anymore, but things have changed, okay? My life is just a little bit more full. The schedule, I'm booked and busy in 2021, and I'm finding that podcasting 7 days a week is a challenge, and I'm in a little slump, okay? But we'll get back to that. You know what? I think after the year celebration, the 1 year anniversary, we're going to cut back, we're going to scale back, and we're going to ramp up the content and the juice and the inspiration again and the creativity. And I will be in a better place if I only have to do this once or twice a week versus 7 days a week. Okay. I think that's pretty obvious, but now you know. Okay. Fun story. And I know there's a lot of new listeners. Who knows? Actually, I actually don't fucking check things out like that. I should know better. But if you want to know what those days were like, just go back to the first 100 episodes or 50 episodes. It was a wild time, and it's been a journey. I mean, I'm approaching the 300 days of 300th episode, and God, it's just so wild how much. Excuse me. It's wild how much I've evolved. I don't want to say changed or whatever. I just think I've peeled back the onion of myself, the layers of myself throughout these episodes. Every single day I'm peeling back layers, and I've really blossomed, and I've become so much more comfortable in who I am and just fully accepting of it. And I just can't say thank you to myself enough for making this decision. Hey, Jacqueline, thanks for deciding to do a podcast every day and talking to yourself, because life is good, and you literally know yourself. Not to quote Drake, but know yourself. And also, I'm happy just being alone, which was probably my biggest life goal ever, to get to that point, and I did it. I'm here. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow when you realize, and I think 2020 did this to me. It was a hard pill to swallow to realize that you're when everything locked down and I was pretty isolated and everything, because I moved to a new apartment and I still hadn't really found my people here in San Diego. It was a hard pill to swallow to realize that everything I was doing before that was distracting me from myself, because I would go on I would do all these activities and excursions, and even just going to work and being around coworkers and obviously that's great. People, community, connections, great. It makes you feel good. But I think, when I was alone, when that all happened, I realized that I wasn't solid with just me, and I wasn't happy with just me, and I needed other people. I needed other activities going on all the time, and events and trips and whatever the fuck you want to call it, to make me happy. And that's just it's backwards, I think. So now, okay, so I figured out, Jacqueline, I figured out the happiness first thing, the making myself happy first thing, and it's changing the game. Everything in my life is amazing right now because of that. I feel like I exude this different energy that's I'm just so much more secure and grounded and open, and I'm more warm, I think, than I used to be, and I feel so real. How do I explain this? I think I used to wear a lot of hats, and I used to put on a lot of faces, and I would kind of warp and change with my environment and the people I was around a lot, and now I'm just so... I don't know. I don't have this... Nothing about how I live every day feels like that. Nothing... there's nothing... So, how do I explain this? I'm really taking this podcast from cleaning to fucking deep talk. Why am I here still? Why am I still at podcasting? Jesus. I just feel super... Is the word authentic? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it's like a feeling you just know. When you're in that zone, when you're not in that flow with yourself, you just know. Like I never feel like when I get home, like let's say I go and do something with people, I never get home and go, oh, okay, now I can be myself, or, oh, none of that shit happens anymore. I'm just like constantly in the moment, just being me, like whatever, saying it like it is, just kind of like being, yeah, real and just myself. And I don't know. I think I was more like, I lived in more fear and anxiousness before, and now I don't. Dude, I'm so blessed. This is one of the things I'm like, I want to help people. I don't know how you do it, but like maybe just talking about it will be helpful on this podcast, but I want to help people get to that point, because I think, or just from my observations, it appears that a lot of people are stuck in their own way and stuck in their own head, and they worry about shit that doesn't matter, and especially about, I don't know, like social stuff, like being, like, I think they're caught up in this, like, they're worried about like the social hierarchy and being like relevant and cool and like, and to the point where they dumb themselves down and act different than they actually are to be accepted by other people and liked. It's all about like, everything now is about being liked, and like me, follow me, and I don't know. I think the reason why I'm saying that is because I think once you're on the other side, or once you've grown and changed and become more self-aware and whatever you want to call it, you have a fucking like your bullshit detector for that kind of stuff goes off all the time when you see it, because it's like a sensor, or it's like a radar, and it's obvious to you after. That's the thing. I think when you become healed, when you become a more healed version of yourself, whatever you healed from, is this the right way to say this? You see or you recognize in other people that aren't healed. Like, it's obvious to you now. Yeah, something like that. And this could go for anything. I mean, I'm just talking about like being, perfectionist, people pleaser, wanting to be liked, insecure. What's the opposite of confident? Incompetent. Fuck me. That's kind of what I'm talking about here, but it could go for like, I don't know, any other, like, it could go for a lot of mental health stuff. Like if you've overcome or if you've healed from some sort of mental health issue, you probably can see it in other people easily. It's kind of like knowing someone's depressed. Like you can just see it on their face and in the way they talk, in their eyes. And I think I'm super in tune with people's, what the fuck? I looked up a word the other day with you guys. I think the word was discerning. And then someone DM me and they're like, oh, this is a big thing in the Christian faith or something. Men that are discern, or I don't know. Anyways, but I'm able to, I don't know, like read people super well. I don't know if it's a middle child thing. Like I'm just, I'm literally, my default mode is just analyze, observe, stare, think about the world and the people around you. Like that's just my default setting. That's just how I am. And I guess that's why I'm able to see stuff in other people. Maybe I should be a therapist or I don't know. But that's kind of the point of me saying this. Let me just end the show after this is to, I was trying to say that I want other people to get to the other side with themselves like I have, because it feels amazing. And I literally feel like this is a big hurdle in my life that I overcame, and I want other people to do it too, or get, and it's always in people's own time. It has to come from within. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I don't know, maybe I just got blessed with I don't know. I think what it is, something that helped me, maybe this is another tip or something useful, is that I got really curious about my own behavior, and my own patterns. And I think that's the start. That's what I would advise or recommend people do, is square up with yourself for real and ask yourself questions about your behavior, and not in a judgmental way. Just do it base it off of like the patterns. Like, okay, if your name's like Crystal, hey Crystal, like, why, this is Crystal talking to herself. Hi Crystal. Okay, hi Crystal. Why does this keep, who's calling me? God damn it. Sorry. Like, I'm talking about patterns and negative patterns that keep reoccurring. Those are the things I did with myself. Those are the things I addressed with myself. I got curious and I was like, why does this keep happening over and over and over and over and over again? And I really thought it through. I wrote it out. I talked it out, obviously, on the show here, and I worked on it. But if you never do that, if you never ask yourself questions and get curious, you're going to just continue patterns, and you're just going to keep doing the same things over and over and over and over and over again. Just look at anyone, like look at, your family members and your friends that are always getting they're always getting sucked up in the same situations that are negative, and they don't that don't help their life or serve their life in any way and hold them back. It's like they're not having that session with themselves, and they're not being honest with themselves about their behavior. They're just like not, it takes work and effort, and that's the thing. It's like you have to be intentional. You have to make that decision. And I don't know how to teach people that. I don't know how to I inspire that. You just have to I think what it is, I think this is why everyone changes and everyone wants to, and why everyone, I think this is why people want to improve or whatever. You get sick and tired of your own bullshit and you crack. I think that's what happens. You get to that rock bottom and you crack. So I guess that's my advice. Get yourself there, and then this will all naturally just happen. Nothing I'm saying is groundbreaking or new information, but I'm just saying what helped me was really thinking about my behaviors and my patterns and the root causes. And then I went to the root causes, and I literally, this is literally all I did. The biggest, it's so annoying to talk about, because I'm like, this is so simple, but like this little shift I did was so simple. This little mindset shift, it pisses me off. I'm like, why didn't I just do this before? I literally just decided to stop overthinking about shit. I was like, oh, the reason why I'm a depressed hot mess and I'm not happy is because I sit and spiral and overthink and talk shit to myself until I'm depressed or whatever. So Jacqueline, hey, here's the solution. Just don't do that. Just catch those thoughts. See them, catch them, and shift out of it. And that's what I do now. It's that quick. I literally don't allow those bullshit thoughts to come through, because they're not real. It's all in your head. It's all a bullshit story. It's not. That's what's annoying. It's like, oh, okay, so I literally made my life a living hell in the past because I wasn't good at like catching my brain being a little shit talker to myself, or whatever you want to call a bully to myself. And I don't know why our minds do that. I don't know. I think well, obviously mine is because I'm a high achieving perfection. Like I used to want to chase perfection and whatever, like anything. I was like, I don't want to be caught slipping. I want to be perfect. I want to be the best. And so I think that caused me to always be, I was never satisfied. I was never content with anything, to the point of, getting super depressed and hard on myself and bleh. Dude, how trendy is this episode? How on trend is this fucking episode? Talking about your mental health struggles and your problems and sharing it with the internet publicly and just like being super vulnerable and emotionally available to your listeners. Like, this is 2021, bitch. This is podcasting in 2021. And I'm proud of myself. I'm delivering the kind of content this world is asking for. And God, did I just get re-inspired about my show? I think I did. I'm here all week, bitch. I do this podcast 7 days a week. Hit that subscribe button. Come along. Hang out with me. If you need a friend, hang out with me 7 days a week. Hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. Not much goes on my Instagram other than my puppy updates. I have a golden retriever puppy named Jimmy. That's kind of what happens on my Instagram. And if you want to check that out, it's at Jacqueline Monroe. Go follow me there. And yeah, I hope you had a great day. I'm going to end the show officially right now. And God, now it's like this. It's like, okay, it's afternoon. It's not quite bedtime. I could go. I think I'm gonna walk my dog and get some fresh air. I mean, I just had coffee. He just perked up. He knows what that means. Walk? Yeah? Walk? It's torture. Anyways, so yeah. Hope you had a great day. Hope your year's going well. Hope your summer's going, like, I don't know how to be not awkward at the end here. I hope you're having the best summer of your life. I hope you're having a hot girl, hot boy summer. I hope you're killing it at your job. I hope I'll go back to what I always say. I used to end the episodes like this every time. I hope you're happy. I hope you're fulfilled in whatever you're doing in life. And I hope you love yourself. Or like yourself. I didn't deliver that like I used to. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. And I hope you're happy, healthy, fulfilled, and hope you love yourself. Okay. Talk to you next time. This is episode 287 of the Jacqueline Monroe Show. Have a great day. All right. Bye.